Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to stream. As always, I am Dash, and this is Dashing Games. Now, we have undergone some transformations to the stream and the look of it, so I will be adding emotes and everything over time, but there will be more stuff coming in as well. I just have not had a chance to get all the emotes done, or through the process of Twitch yet, so that will take a little bit. But I do need a moment to put the bot into the chat on YouTube. There we go, and we will hop right in. Oh. Browse. Doot. I gotta change something. Sorry, guys. That is not something I want launched. Done. Transform. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's get to work. Actually, hang on. Transform. Not that one. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Oh, forgot to put chat on multi-stream. Well, that might help Dash. You're a dodo. Okay, fear pot, so yay. Okay. Doesn't make sense when my mouse is over the frickin' chat topper when it goes into a cutscene, but well, it's nice to have it now. And welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Dash, and this is a pretty much as small as I can be spoiler-free Final Fantasy around a 14, up until we catch up to the main storyline. Or where I haven't personally seen the main storyline, which is coming up. Might as well do uncouth customers. And I have yet to figure out how to hook up the avatar to a PNG. So give me a little bit and I will, or give me a while and I'll figure that out. It is on the list of things to do. These are the quests that you have to do as DPS heal tank. Like your various classes. Through Dawn Trail, I've already done most of them. Let's get this show on the road. Because there's still stuff I have to work on after I'm done stream. Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, that is better. Okay. You gotta repair. Doo-doo-doo. This may take a second. Oh, that's good, man. I just took a couple of nights off to work on trying to do a Satisfactory playthrough, and and I'm learning how to play it, and so it's taking me a while to get the hang of a lot of this stuff. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. Don't get me wrong. It's just I gotta figure out what is it? Advanced steel right now before I even think of finishing the factory I'm working on. Hey Moogle, how you doing, buddy? It's a good game, though. Like, I was really surprised at how good it is. Ouch. I know how that goes, buddy. Trust me, I do. I had brittle enamel as a kid, and it progressed into my adult teeth, unfortunately. Yeah, go ahead, Jay. It's the same name. It's just dashing on most stuff, so. So, besides the little chat topper, I do have new starting soon screens, a be right back screen, and an end screen. Emotes are on the way, as well as a few other things. To be slowly added over time. And this is all for Twitch, sorry YouTube. Yeah, you found me.
Forgive me this sudden silence. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Oh yeah, Jay, if you want to play Satisfactory, I'd be down for it. I am doing it as a video series, so I am recording it. But I could actually use the help if you guys want. I'm watching a cutscene, something I normally don't do. So I just gotta post the emotes and to Twitch and get them verified, and so that I can let you guys start using them. I can't even use Ouroboros, fuck. Mind you, I wasn't playing on it. Oy vey. Thank God his other head's asleep. The fight with him in his prime that you go through in actually one of the dungeons is a pain in the ass, but it's a fun fight. That's the one thing I can say about a lot of the fights in this game, is a lot of them do have mechanics that you do have to learn and are quite complicated in some cases. Like I've said numerous times, there's stuff I've done in normal dungeons that I wouldn't have had to do in heroic raids. Just give me a second, guys. This fight does suck. If I can get this on normal, this would be the first time I've ever freaking done that. Even as a fucking healer, this fight is hard. Well, no, I did it as Sage. Never mind. First time. But Sage is overpowered. Yeah, I have to find Sam. That's the last thing I need from, that tech tree right now. For now. Is like, I haven't even gotten past the first freaking, space bridge stuff. I'm just automating stators. And yes, I have that good of a memory. I can remember what I'm doing on a different game. While playing another one. But unfortunately, I did not really get a choice of where I wanted to start because it's my first time playing, so I got started in the grassy fields. So I know it's not a bad start for new players, but I know it's also not the most optimal. Yeah, I kind of want to try the 1.2 stuff too. Jay, are you a member of my Discord or no? Because Moogle is. Nice. Well, I also don't want to interrupt your guys' playthrough. I don't want to, like, I'm not randomizing that stuff. I'm just increase the purity of some of the nodes. Like, I just want mostly pure nodes. That's literally all I want, is mostly pure nodes. I don't care about... Nice. I think I'm going to talk to my nephew and tell him I'm going to wait until 1.2 comes out. Because, like, this was a good learning basis, but with the fluid changes for trucks and stuff, I think 1.2 would be easier for me to learn on. I still will play this file until I get the hang of it. But I think I might do that because it might help me get a little bit more relaxed on how I'll view the systems and learning it better. I'm not 100% sure. If you're not, you're going to have to give me a minute to get out of this before I can toss you the invite on Twitch. I don't have that programmed.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Just in case, Jay, which I'm not 100% sure you are, there is the Discord for you. I'm actually happy with how the little channel topper I made turned out. I just gotta get it hooked up to a PNG tuber file. My little avatar. Welcome in, and I have been for hydrating. Don't worry. Those alerts are going to be turned on and enabled pretty soon. Here, I don't have them hooked up yet. I haven't figured out how to. I have to figure out how to do it to Streamlabs or OBS, but that shouldn't be hard to do. Like I said, I'm making changes as I go.
Finding a willing.
I've always been a little bit of a work in progress. It's good to be back on 14. It feels really good to be back on 14. I actually miss this game. And the nice thing about being this far into 14 as we are right now is once I hit 100 and finish off with a lot of the post MSQ, because I have to do that before I do that. I mean, start pumping out shorts about tips and tricks of the game that I do find that I think would be helpful for you guys to learn in the long run, but as well as update some of them, because I know there haven't been a lot of them lately. which is a shame because this is such a good game, and there are like so many aspects of the game that aren't covered in short format or video format, or hell, even a streamer, that aren't shown because, well, it's the everyday grind. And most people that stream and play this game just want to get to the end game and show that off. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be there for the people. Also, guys, remember, if you guys are interested in trying Final Fantasy 14, nice. 1 second on that one, Jay. If you guys are interested in trying Final Fantasy 14, remember that it is free to play till level 80. That gives you That gives you Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, and Endwalker. No, Shadowbringers to play through and enjoy, as every class that you can and a race that you can unlock within those expansions. And then if you like it, you can sub. That's always up to you. And that would be cool, Jay. I do know a few tips and tricks because I watch Kibitz. And that guy's just insane. He's been pulling his entire world together into one big like super project. This is Final Fantasy 14. Walk with me today. This is the MMO that is done by Sony Online Entertainment, based in the Final Fantasy universe. I gotta get. It's been around for quite a while, actually. It's one of the bigger competitors to World of Warcraft. It's on both Steam, and it's got its own launcher. It's on Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4, 5. It's only on the newer Xbox, I believe. Yeah, wow. World of Warcraft. This is World of Warcraft except Final Fantasy. It's exactly what this game is, except it does its class system a little bit better. There's stuff that WoW does better, but there's stuff 14 does better as well. So. I will never not say 14. No, WoW doesn't do its some stuff better. Hell, its housing system's better. But I don't know any other game where you can summon a chocobo in a spacesuit that heals you. And unlike World of Warcraft, and please, I'm just using WoW as a comparison because that's the game everybody knows. you can level each and every class that you play, that you want, or that you see here. This is not in the game at the moment. The fact that it says limited job means it can't enter dungeons in a queue. That's it. Same with Blue Mage. Pictomancer, Viper, which I am currently, are the two classes you cannot play on the free-to-play account. That is through that you can play up to level 80. Same with the race I am. I'm unfortunately sorry about that. Fuck. I used the my XP food. Northeast. Oh, it's up there. Another thing that's remarkable about this game is each one of these Disciple of Hand and Land are its own class pretty much. They have their own skills, they level up from 1 to 100, and it's pretty cool. And you can play all of them as well as one character. You don't have to have alternate characters in this game. You can level up. My biggest suggestion is level up to a level 100 before, or whatever max level you have access to before you level an alternate job, or else hop sideways. Don't start a lower level job, start a same level job, because there's a hidden XP bonus in the game for once you have a max level character. Need one more wind curve. Okay, it's southeast. Okay, I'll run by the village. Can I just teleport there? Yeah. Sometimes being lazy does save a little bit of time. Okay, let's get this. Venadoc. No, that's probably not going to be better at all. No. Yeah, that's fine. It's a blue item. It's one. There are only 3 rankings of item in this game: green, blue, and white. There's also higher and lower quality items in this game as well, and you can craft green high quality items which are on par with raid drop blues. So crafting is worth it. It's just not on par with the top tier of raid tier blues, but it's still on par with some of them. And how easy is it to find an actual raid, not even a looking for a raid? These are actual raids. You queue for them, you get actual groups. They're just normal rad. Shape of Peace, that's cool. I just want to get the frickin' quests. How many of these do I have left for quests? 371 yards east. Yelms East. Let's get me across the freaking water. Watch. Probably on the island, Dash. So stop bitching, start swimming. Uh, 6.9 million, that's not bad. Yeah, I figured as much, damn island. And I'm gonna just teleport off of it too. With how many of these there are, you guys have to give me a little bit of a break. I don't remember where they all are, to be honest, because well, Sony's taken them out and moved on and not changed them, but just taken some out so you don't know where they all are at the times. That's why we have, plus, why remember them when you got something that'll lead you right to them. I have the last quest and the last... Really? There is another Aether Current one? Fuck. 1,127 yards southeast. Yalms. Oh, crap. It's somewhere over here. I'll go get that in a minute. Wait, designated location again. Don't tell me I have to wait a third time. Okay, go get this one quickly. Because as dumb as this sounds, flight is very important in this game, especially for alt characters, alt jobs. Yeah, I knew it was on this side. Yeah, maybe I should have looked at the zone a bit more before hopping in and making the thumbnail and made it a little bit more better, a little bit more suited to the zone. This is, like, quite honestly, Tulay has some of the most beautiful zones of the game. And that's saying something after some of the zones that we've passed through in the game. There it is. That is the last one. I love waterfalls, I really do. Enough to distract me to fall off the edge. What the fudge? Oh. Oh. What's worse is if I got the next thing I could have flown away from here. But, whatever. $14.1. We're gonna be level 100 long before we get to that at all. How's the next skill? Level 100, the first legacy. Actually, it's all the legacies. Also, as usual, guys, thank you to Sing for the Laughter and Melody Arcade for letting me use you guys' music as I play the games. There's a big difference between the music that I play during the games and the music I play during break. And the break music is done by a good friend of the channel, Pasty White. I forgot I could have just freaking done that quest and teleported there. There's a lot of shit in this game that takes a while. Like a lot of quests. Hang on, I'm kind of curious. There are 950 as of Dawn Trail. Oh. As of 7.5, there are approximately 858 main scenario quests in Final Fantasy XIV. That encompasses everything from the base game all the way to 7.5. And that's just the main storyline. Yeah, no, that was the estimate, and then I actually as of 7.5, it is 858. That is still an astounding. They need to put the freaking earring that you can buy off the store into the game. Or make one that's at the freaking gold saucer that you can get for like 200,000 MGP. Which reminds me, I gotta run to the saucer. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, I have the 80 ones, and then you get the, which are the ones off of the store. And then you could have got, I did have, and I do have the 100 ones on my other account, but I don't like paying through SOE. I'd rather pay through Steam. So, I had to get a second account, pretty much. And even to 80, it was insane. It's insane on how fast you level. Like, I'm already level 97 and I'm not even done Dawn Trail. I was 95 when we got to Dawn Trail. And Moogle, I'm gonna ask you if you got any ideas for like shorts and shit for Final Fantasy on tips that like newer players should know. If you don't mind, every once in a while. I know a few. Well, one of them honestly is data server transfers. One thing I'm gonna do. Another one is a friend of mine started playing this recently. Jurassic Park in channel here, and she asked me how do I change. Like she asked me, do I have to change my class? I'm like, no, you can stay the same class. And she's like, how do I do that? I'm like, you just don't choose a different. You just don't start another class. I'm like, okay, another class quest, pretty much. And then I told her what the class quests were. So I'm going to have to do. So you want to become a new class short and explain how to do it. And yes, guys, if you haven't seen it, Final Fantasy XIV has a flying chair. It also has a flying bed. Yeah, I will be asking for crafting stuff and other stuff like that. Don't worry. Like crafting is gonna be a huge one because not a lot of, that is a big part of this game, and as often as people don't realize that how big crafting is in an MMO, how intertwined it is with the gear system of 14, as well as like the fact that, like, come on, you go to a lot of the different realms of, like, Moonguard, not Moonguard, Balmong, Zolaria, like, the entire Crystal Data server, and you got people RPing freaking being crafters. Dude, I really, I do them on Sundays mostly, Jay. My day off. Honestly, I don't hope crafting dies, because look at what WoW is like. Crafting sucks on WoW. We will talk, Jay, we'll talk, message me on Discord later and we'll talk about getting together. Moogle might be in on it too. So I'll get all three of us into like a group chat. I can't wait to post some of the emotes I have. Like, I have a shit ton of new emotes that I'm just waiting to, like, I was trying to figure out how to post them last night, and they're like, oh, it's gotta be squares. I'm like, shit. Because I can't draw a straight line with a roller with my, alone. Naturally. So I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do it with, freaking, like, the, thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I can just make a little square, make all the emotes have little squares around them and clear background. Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. Hey, Ink, how you doing, hon? And I get that, Moogle. I really do. What's up, Ink? Again? How many hours now? I get that, Moogle, but like, quite honestly, okay, only 8 today. Yeah, but I can see, I know what you do for a living, so I know why you're exhausted. I know, Moogle, but honestly, it should not come from, in my opinion, like, they should give you recipes and stuff from, like, the savages and stuff that drop from, for the recipes there. Not just the, like, gear, or not just the, items, that's just my opinion. And you should be able to maintain not only the crafting without going into high-end hard-end content. Yeah, and and that's the one thing I'd say is make the recipe sellable. That would be one of my biggest suggestions, is make it so that the recipes are sellable after, like, and like make it all not buying on a pickup, but like make it all sellable. So that also relieves like raid pressure on them having to have the max level crafters to get their shit big good too. Because I know there'd be probably a few raids that wouldn't mind it too, because they spend a lot of time getting their gear, like all their materia and gear stuff. Yeah. That's exactly another reason too. Also, make it not just savage drops. Make it ranked hunts too. Have a chance to drop savage raid recipes. Make a ridiculously low chance, but make it so that they can pull from different savage raids. Oh boy, how bad have the puppies been? I'm sorry, Ink. I'm not paying attention to you. I have been reading what you said, hon. Ouch. Yeah, that's a dumb. Oh boy. I don't know how I stealthed that riding of that chocobo. Big yellow fucking bird in a spacesuit. So, Ink, what do you think of my new chat topper? Little thing I have, the little avatar I've started to work on. Yeah, puppies are a little shit. Puppies are a little shitheads. Yeah, I'm not using that mount. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to make some like moving emotes, but I don't know how to do that. I do have some I do have new emotes. It's just I haven't put them through the process of getting submitted and everything yet. I have to cut them out of the frickin' out as well. Hey, I never claimed to be good at this. I've always said it's a work in progress, and the channel will progress and evolve over time. It's okay. I know what you meant. I was kidding. I know it's a start towards getting more and more stuff, but I do also have new beginning, end, middle, and break screens as well. Show you the start screen here in a second. So this is the new starting screen. This is the new Be Right Back screen. And this is the new end screen. I'm actually rather happy with how they turned out. I think they look really good. Just love how I show them off and nobody comments on them. I'm kidding. I'm actually very, very happy with how like all the changes I'm going to be making over the next few days have turned out. The emotes will probably take a little while to get up because of the way that YouTube, not YouTube, Twitch has their custom emotes and stuff. Yeah, I'll show you something. I'll show them again. This is the new starting soon screen. This is the new Be Right Back screen. And this is the new end screen. And hang on, I will pull up and show off some of the emotes that I will be posting here in a little bit. Short bottoms. Just making sure that you guys can see these. These are going to be some of the custom emotes that I'm going to be posting for Twitch. So, I have been working, I have been busy. And a busy little beaver. Well, I guess a lion would be the right one. But yeah, those emotes and everything will be added in shortly, as soon as I can get them done. Mama actually gave me the idea. And I've always had an affinity for the strength and dignity and loyalty and honor that usually is affiliated with most lions. So I will be doing another. I will also be doing another, what is it? What the fuck is it? The thing that changed the race that I don't have anymore at the moment. I'll be doing another quick race change to make myself look a little bit more like a lion at the end of the month as well. It was either a lion, an owl, or a dragon. And, well, lions... I chose lion because, well, quite honestly, those reasons. Like a part, I'm just a pirate at heart. Okay. Well, there are lots of pirate clothes in this game, so you'd be lucky to if you got into this one, or pirate-looking ones, because entire freaking capital is based around pirates, and that's base game capital even. I need a damn dungeon. Well, I can now fly, so that takes a little bit of this off. Thank you, Bear. You're amazing too, my friend. Welcome in. How you been? It's always a pleasure to have everybody stop in and say hi, even if it's just a lurk message. Remember, things about the channel looks and things about the channel may change over time, but the goals and the feelings behind the channel and being an open place and a safe place for everybody to come hang out in and just enjoy the vibes, even if they're not a Final Fantasy player or fan, will always be there. We're a safe haven for just anybody who wants to hang out. Wait, you like the mounting? It's a flying manta ray. Yes, it is very blue. So is my whale. I have to look up the food to get a blue color on my Chocobo ink, and then find a decent for a decent price. What is a nudie branch? Move roll. As is my shark. Come on, you can't get more pirates than having your own shark mount. Ah, okay. I thought you were talking about something completely different. I figured out what you meant. I swear, this is still the only race that looks comfortable riding the behemoth mount. Every other race does not look comfortable riding this thing. Also, we may be doing a name choice on the little guy. I don't know what to call him because he will be our channel. He will be part of the channel as well. Because, well, he's kind of become the mascot of the playthrough. I've used him from the first second I got him. He's been in every freaking thumbnail practically. He's hidden in most thumbnails, believe it or not. And I'm sorry guys, there are some that I have no fucking clue myself where the hell he is. Right, this is the other half of that area. Cool. Let's head to the saucer before I forget again. I'm getting probably that would be a good joke for one time. And, like, I do like having the Nutkin. Like, it's a cute little thing. It rides around, and that's all it does. Is it sits there, it runs around, it eats a nut, it rides on my shoulder. Whatever. There's other pets, too, but I don't know. I like the cute little thing. Also, you can't tell me when pigs fly, because I have an example of a pig flying. Oh, wrong one. Literal flying pig. And its name is Bacon Bits. Another thing on Moogle that I'm gonna have to do is I found out my buddy Sides who played the game, a pork chop, did not know what the gold saucer was about. So I'm gonna have to do a short about that one too. I grew up in the 90s, Inc. Yeah, there's a boss that's a flying pig in this game too. Let me actually add a couple to my favorite list. Where is the Bronto? I have way too many of these fucking things. You have a good night at work, Ink. Be safe. How the 5? How many are there, Moogle? I'm gonna actually ask your. I have to ask your wife to be on stream one time. She has 485 and 4. Huh? How the fuck does that work? Those numbers don't match. 485 and 445. One's higher. And the one that is currently obtainable is the lower one. Oh, seasonal crossover events. Right. Never mind. No, they don't have to match, but I'm fucked on getting all of that. Wow. Dude, I really do have to get your wife on one night just to show off some of her favorite ones. If she's willing to, of course. Yeah, I'm going to be doing PvP. I do want to get it and learn how to do that. I just don't know what class I'm going to try it as. Okay, I'll take a look in a second here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do know, you're talking about the, hyper tubes, right? I do know how to make those. I just haven't gotten, unlocked them yet. Yeah, I just haven't unlocked them. I do know how to make them. I do know how to make a hypertube cannon as well. I know one that'll kill you. I know how to make one that'll kill you with ease. Like, you'll hit space. That's a cool looking mount. Yeah. It's not getting, mine won't go straight up, Jay. Oh, it is 9 o'clock, guys. That means it means it is. I make 2 voices on. Yeah, and quite honestly, one of the things I am enjoying is like how exploring the world. But guys, it is 9 o'clock. That means it is break time for me. I am going to take a couple of minutes because I haven't had supper, and I'm going to actually warm up something while I take my break. I'm going to hit pause on the Melody Arcade's rendition of Final Fantasy 9, but everything is metal. And we are going. And Pasty White has new music coming out pretty soon here. Cool. I know that because him and you were hanging out. Last night in chat. Where is music? Okay, well, here's Beatbox Hero by Pasty White.
Yeah. No sticks, no strings, no keys, just teeth, tongue, lungs, and a little bit of audacity. Watch this. I got a mouth full of drums and a chest full of bass. Turn silence into rhythm, let it slap in your face. From a whisper to a wobble to a full 808. It's a one-man band and I don't gotta get paid. Click, clack, hi-hat, kick in the throat. Every sound handcrafted, every breath I wrote. It's weird, it's wild, it's a beautiful mess. Turning air into art, yeah, I'm beatbox blessed. Grew up tapping pencils on a desk in class. Teacher like focus, I'm like listen to the snare I just passed. Started with a P, F, then a B, then a K. Now I'm layering rhythms like a doll on my face. No plugins, no wires, no MIDI control. Just lips getting quicker while I'm holding my soul. You hear a kick, drum thump, that's the back of my tongue. Snare crack sharp like I bit a shotgun. Hi-hats chatter when my teeth start to hiss. 808 drops when I tighten my lips. Polyphonic madness, I can hum and spit while I'm scratching vinyl sounds with a cheekbone twist. And yeah, it look funny, I ain't mad at that. Face all scrunched up like I swallowed a cat. But you blink 1 second and the groove locks in. Now your head start nodding, welcome to the wind. I got a mouth full of drums and a chest full of bass. Turn silence into rhythm, let it slap in your face. From a whisper to a wobble to a full 808. It's a one-man band and I don't gotta get paid. Click, clack, hi-hat, kick in the throat. Every sound handcrafted, every breath I wrote. It's weird, it's wild, it's a beautiful mess. Turning air into art, yeah, I'm beatbox blessed. Now let me talk difficulty, this ain't just noise. It's breath control, timing, and surgical poise. You gotta split your brain like you drumming in parts. One half keep time, other half makes art. Inhale snares while you hum a clean tone. Exhale picks like a sub to a phone. Circular breathing got me feeling possessed, like a jazz band trapped in a single chest. Triplets in the tongue, double time in the lips. Add a little throat bass, watch the whole room flip. You think it's easy? Try a minute on stage, your lungs start burning like you trapped in a cage. Every muscle micro tuned for the groove, even cheeks get involved when the rhythm improves. It's science and soul in a strange little blend, like a nerd and a drummer just became best friends. And I love that moment when the crowd gets shook, like where's the speaker? Nah, take a closer look. No cables, no amps, just a dude in a grin, turning oxygen into a sonic sin.
From the silence comes a spark, and the breath becomes the art. Every click, every pop, every hidden tone, till the universe out of flesh and bone.
808 in my ribs, hi-hat in my teeth, melody in my throat, rhythm underneath. No limits, no rules, just the pulse I chase. Turn a human body to a bass machine's place. I got a mouth full of drums and a chest full of bass. Heartbeat sinking while I bend time and space. From a hum to a growl to a laser-like tone, I can build a whole stage while I stand alone. Click, clack, hi-hat, kick in the throat. Every sound handcrafted, every breath I wrote. It's raw, it's strange, it's creatively obsessed. Turning air into art, yeah, I'm beatbox blessed. Yeah. You brought a band, I brought my face. I'll keep playing, and that's all I need. Leather chair, jungle in the air. Rich men playing gods like the world ain't rare. Glass walls shaking while the thunder rolls. Nature's got a ledger and it's collecting tolls. You built a cage out of math and pride. Said chaos could be quantified, but every system bends and sways, and entropy collects its pay. I watched the amber glow in the lab that day. DNA dreams in a spiral display. You said the code was finally cracked, but evolution doesn't like being hacked. Spare no expense, that was the line. While the storm clouds gathered over design. You thought the park was under command, but nature never signs your plan. Every variable you ignored, every ripple you couldn't record, every flaw in your perfect design was waiting patiently for the right time. You tried to chain thunder, tried to cage the rain, tried to map the wild inside a human brain. But equations bend when the claws come out, and the jungle answers every doubt. You can build the walls, you can lock the gate, but nature never checks the fate you calculate. You can try forever, rewrite the day, but life finds a way. Raptors whispering electric light, tyrants walking through the night. The fences hum with fragile grace, but chaos laughs in every space. Control's a word men like to say when they're terrified of the primal play. But every ecosystem breathes, and every prison has weak seams. One small shift in a fragile chain, one drop falling becomes the rain, and every theory starts to fray when evolution slips away. You tried to chain thunder, tried to cage the rain, tried to map the wild inside a human brain. But equations bend when the claws come out, and the jungle answers every doubt. You can build the walls, you can lock the gate, but nature never checks the fate you calculate. You can try forever, rewrite the day, but life finds a way. See, the thing about chaos, it isn't destruction, it's freedom. Unpredictable systems, unstable beauty, the mathematics of survival. You didn't create life, you just reminded it how powerful it is. Storm hits steel and the power dies. Ancient thunder fills the skies. Footsteps shake the fragile ground. The lost world's heartbeat pounding loud. You tried to chain thunder, tried to cage the rain, tried to map the wild inside a human brain. But equations bend when the claws come out, and the jungle answers every doubt. You can build the walls, you can lock the gate, but nature never checks the fate you calculate. You can try forever, rewrite the day, but life finds a way. So here's the moral of your grand display: you never truly had a say, because the truth beneath the clay is chaos always finds a way.
And we are back. Sorry about taking so long with my supper. Had to nuke it. Come here, guys. Treat time. There you go, Sam. There you go, Hairball. Both dogs have been given their treats for the stream. And, oh. Forgot to turn down. Again, thank you again, Pace, for the amazing break music. You're always phenomenal. Oh, music dash. Also, when we are done leveling Viper, I will have a poll up on YouTube. And maybe in my Discord to see what we should level next. We'll narrow it down twice. We'll narrow it down from tank, healer, range DPS, range physical DPS, and cast. Melee DPS and caster. As well as then I will also put Disciple of Hank, Disciple of DOL/DOH question mark as an option as well. And after that one, we will narrow it down again. So you guys will be in charge of what I level next. Will I be going from level 1 all the way back up to 100? Or something lower? Or higher, I mean. Another thing I think that could be fun with shorts, and this is mostly me idea, is going back into the history of the class and finding out what game they originate from. Because there are a lot of games in this game. There are a lot of classes in this game that originate from different games. And not every class is featured in every is featured since the beginning. Some have been introduced after Final Fantasy 1. Actually, quite a few. .293 yards east, yay. Well, either currents could be time to eat. Roast beef, corn, and a sidekick are good. With butter and just a little bit of salt. Though, you know what would be good after? Because I do have leftover... I'm stealing Grabby's thing. Friggin' roast beef sandwich with horseradish. A little bit of honey mustard. What is it? 70, yeah, not even 75, 74,000 XP until next level. Oh, excuse me. Fight nice, you two. Oh. I'm kidding. I know you guys are actually being very respectful to one another. It's a joke. 1.2 hasn't come out fully yet. You're talking about the beta test, aren't you, Moogle? Because 1.1 is the last one. That's the update that I'm playing on. Ouch. I have no idea either. It does it to me every once in a while too. It's okay, my phone has been fucking up too. It didn't send messages and stuff to some people. I just have a preference for Chrome. I know it's not the best. But it works for me. That's all that matters. Ah. Yeah, I've heard about Brave. It's pretty. I've heard it's pretty good. Ah. I see, I see. Guess what? We got a dungeon. Sorry, Tom. Okay, well, let's head to our island while we wait. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mind it. But I also run a VPN. Most of the time. I just don't have one. I forgot to turn it on. And I know the island isn't worth it in the long run, but you know, as a new character and a new player, it is worth it to at least obtain the mounts and the transmog that are here, because they're unique to the island, and progressing it to see it done as well is unique. Plus, I've always found the island to be like a peaceful place to just kill a little bit of time while you're waiting on a queue. What am I looking for? Hallmark. Yeah, that's true. Dude, quite honestly, if they want it, they're gonna get it anyways. It's fucking Google. It's fucking Microsoft that owns Chrome. And Google. It's like saying the government isn't gonna get your shit because of stuff. They're gonna get it if they want it. Like if you look at who owns the biggest email organizations. Thanks, thanks, Tax. How you doing, buddy? Like if you look at who owns the biggest. And in a lot of cases, that's going to be what's happening. Yeah, that's true. That's their problem, not yours. As usual, give the people I'm running with the warning that I am live to give them a chance to say if they want me in the group or not. I always do that. I find it to be more curious to give them the choice to be on camera or not. FH6. I have no idea what the heck FH6 is, man. I'm sorry. Oh, Forza Horizons. Right? In the new Forza game? Yeah, I thought so. After I said it. As I'm trying to type, I guess I should kill the mobs before I tell them the point of the channel. And I'm not saying I couldn't play at top tier of level. I could. I just have to learn. It's just I'd rather focus on the everyday player and bring out what we do every year and show off the grind that happens. From what I see, most of the Forza games are pretty good for racing games. I've always been more of a fan of Gran Turismo, to be honest. But like the tracks and everything look amazing in the new Forza game. Like even if I have a slight interest in the game, I take a look at it. Fuck. Burnout was fun. Those were fun games. Yeah, Paradise sucked. But they were really, Burnout was really good at games. Like there have been so many good like games that they haven't really continued the series, and that's a shame. Or they haven't even done a fucking sequel. Legend of Dragoon. Fuck, that pisses me off. And that is one of my favorite games of all time. Is Legend of Dragoon. It doesn't have a sequel. It doesn't have a planned remake. My other favorite game of all time got it. Final Fantasy VII. Why don't they do them both? Because it was huge for fucking PlayStation during the day, back in the day. I'm sorry. Legend of Dragoon, in my opinion, is better than Final Fantasy VII. My hot take. And I'm a Final Fantasy streamer. And yes, the ending was rushed. Don't get me wrong. That ending, the ending of Legend of Dragoon was very rushed. But there was stuff that they cut. Like, I think there was supposed to be another disc entirely. That would have made it 4 discs rather than 3. Which would have been fine. Oh, Dragoon is a lot of good. It's a lot of fun, Moogle. It came out short. I think it was shortly after Final Fantasy VII did. So it's always had to live in that much shadow. It is long. It is really long. But dude, have you played Final Fantasy VII? And Google your name. You know what long JRPGs are like. Give me one Final Fantasy game that isn't long. Guarantee you'll spend more hours in Final Fantasy VII, the original, than it would take you to finish freaking Legend of Dragoon. What's long is learning the combat system. Is learning the combat system and the combos that you can launch. I couldn't get into our craters. Oh, fuck off. Breath of Fire 1, that was a good game. And don't get me wrong, there have been amazing RPGs lately, but there was such a long dry spell of really good RPGs. Honestly, one thing I do think that is due a comeback is the old JRPG like turn-based system, because it's retro now. They're going to want it back. Don't move. Yeah, and quite honestly, Expedition. I haven't played Expedition 33, but I've heard amazing things about it. Quite honestly, it's proof of concept that the old school that old school strategy still fucking works. Like, don't get me wrong, Square had the right idea with a couple of the more action-oriented Final Fantasies. They were fun. They were some of them really good. 13 fucking sucked. Sorry, I will die on that hill. 13, 13-2, and 13-3 Lightning's Returns are the worst fucking Final Fantasies in existence, in my opinion. I did not like any of those. And I like 15. I didn't play Silk Song because I don't like going back graphically a lot of the times. It's got to be something that really gets my attention for me to go back. Or be a genre I really enjoy, like Imperion Galactic Survival. It's 8-bit. It's 16-bit emulator. And like it's like Minecraft pretty much. But I enjoy it because the building and everything is phenomenal. Like, you have to have something that's really good in order to get me back into it. Not even Minecraft. And I will freely and fully admit Minecraft is the godfather of the survival genre. There is no doubt in my mind. Minecraft, we would not have as big of a survival genre for video games as fucking we do without Minecraft. Like, I know there are older survival games. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but if you think back about it, freaking Minecraft is the one that restarted it, then Ark, and then everything started coming out after it. I'm also not a big platformer fan. Like, I'm not that type of video game fan, I should say. Like, that's a Mega Man-esque game. I'm not a fan of those older Mega Man, Marios, and like the Mega Mans and those ones. When it came to those kind of old school games, I was more Link and fucking Mario and RPGs.
I am Kurfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare. Prove you are worthy to rule.
I know, I've seen Silk Song. I know it's amazing. It's all hand-drawn. It's beautiful. Yeah, no, I phrased that wrong, and I apologize, Moogle. There is nothing graphically wrong with that. I wasn't thinking of Silk Song with the Undertale. That's the one I was thinking of. I will never play Undertale. Because I can't go back to those kind of graphics. And I know the story of Undertale is phenomenal. It just doesn't grip me. See, and like, another one that I wouldn't mind trying, and that you're going to find really funny, because I just said I'm not big on going back to the graphics, is Stardew Valley. But Stardew Valley has changed a lot of the way that video game and like those cozy farming simulation games work too. Yeah, and like, I'd rather spend like $5-10 on a game that like, cause I got Stardew Valley for cheap when I bought it. Same with Empyrean. Like if I'm gonna buy a game like that, I'm gonna spend like get it from cheap and then find out if I like it or not. And it's not for everybody. There's like this game won't be for everybody, but like. There's gonna be people who come into my channel that are gonna be like, okay, well, I don't like this one. Can you recommend a different one? And due to the fact that I've played so many MMOs, I can recommend quite a few different, very good MMOs. I'm not. I looked at Final Fantasy 11. I'm like, no, that one's not for me. If you want a good one, believe it or not, is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was phenomenal when I played it. That fucking storyline, mwah. Oh, you guys have lifetime subs. Okay, cool. We might, you and me might have to hook up and do a freaking co-stream on that, because I gotta get. I think I'm missing like the last three or last three expansions because I buy them off the site and they're just dirt cheap. Why not? Your wife would shoot you? Don't want to get sucked down a hobbit hole? Okay. I can see that. Also, City Heroes Homecoming is a good one too. That one's old too, for old school RP or MMOs. And it's a privately ran City Heroes and City Villains fan service that, and the game company who owned City Heroes and Villains gave the site and the guys who run the private server all the info on the game. Yeah. I will never say I will if Cryptic ever does an MMO, I will instantly day one get into it. Doesn't matter what genre it is. I will be there day one to give it a shot. Because they did great with City Heroes and... Dude, let's just leave out... remember, I do play on RP servers. Let's not leave out where I've caught people, too. Let's just put it this way. Moonguard was interesting when I played on it. You know, if they enjoy, I'm not going to say that RP is for... Yeah, that's true. But I'm not going to say that they are in the wrong. I will never say people who do that sort of RP are in the wrong. There are people who cannot articulate themselves and express themselves properly, so they do that, or they roleplay and they seek solace in the world that they build within the game they're playing. Like, I will never say anything bad about an RP, especially after Hydalyn. But I get what you mean. Go somewhere private, for fuck's sakes, right? Holy crap, thank you, Smoke. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Smoke. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dash, aka Dashing Games. I am a Final Fantasy 14 and variety streamer. Mostly focused on 14, where I do the main storyline quest until I get into a little bit into the later game, and then I'm going to start showing more of the end game grind, as well as what the everyday player goes through. So, sit back, enjoy the music, hang out, get to know Moogle here, and I'm mostly laid back. If you're a friend of Smoke, you're a friend of mine. Yeah, I completely, like, I'm with you 100%, Moogle, on that. Also, guys, Raiders, I do Planet Crafter on Thursday with my good friend Mama Bearzell. You guys probably know her as well. And every second Saturday, the Baldur's Gate 3 with the Incognitos, which is me, Mama Bear, and a few others. What were you playing, Smoke? Oh, and you like hanging out here. Also, Smoke, you see the new addition to the channel? The little chat, the little guy hanging out above my chat bar? Also, Raiders, I do try to keep the storyline as spoiler-free as possible for your guys' enjoyment. So if you join the game and want to play through it on your own, you guys do not have to worry about me spoiling any of the story. Just the bosses. And that looked like the turtle truck. Or the turtle van. I also have emotes coming, Smoke. I mean, we're working on emotes soon, and like, I got a whole bunch of stuff rolling out. I got off my ass over the weekend and did a bunch of work that I should have been done a while ago. And like the lion avatar has been sitting waiting for me to finish and work on it for a while. I changed my be right back screen, my starting soon screen, my ending screen. Like, I did a shit ton of work. But it took so long just to get the lion just right. Like, I was using, like, I have 2 emails, and I was using 1 email's worth of freaking AI image generation for like 2 weeks straight, trying to get it right. Well, I think I did a good job. I really do. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I'm also going to add, because the little squirrel that you guys see hopping around is part of my, believe it or not, for the since I got this little guy, the little nutkin here. He's been hanging around, riding on my shoulder, just hanging out, and been my constant companion throughout Final Fantasy XIV. So he's kind of become the channel mascot. He's going to have his own emotes too. And we're going to have a naming ceremony for him. We're going to have a naming contest for him at some point. Phoenix Mount. Southwest, okay. So it's somewhere over here. Or here. God, I love the way Viper looks when it goes fully off. I still don't even have the entirety of the skills. There will also be a pair of questionnaires both on my YouTube channel and in my Discord on which of the 20 plus classes that are in the game I should level next. It'll be a pair of them because we got narrowed down by ranged, melee, tank heal, DPS, tank heal, and magic class. So, and then down by which one we want, which one to play. Oh, dude. If you haven't sold it, I want 20% of the profit. Actually, I make 30% of the profit because it's American. I'm kidding, Moogle. Oh, which one? Final Fight, yeah, I remember that one. And before somebody asks, yes, Dash is old. Think another. Oh, I am so sorry, Sam. Oh, Gracie. Wrong dog. Oh, you want to come sit and stream for a minute, huh? Okay, come cuddle. I think another long form content I am going to do on the channel besides Satisfactory, Moogle, and Jay, if you're still here, buddy. Sorry, guys, I'm moving my dog. She wants to sit on my lap and cuddle me for a couple of minutes. Oh, maybe not. She hopped off. But is Ark Survival Ascended? I'm gonna probably do a solo Ascension run, and just say fuck it and do it myself. Because every time I try to do an Ascension run with people, they bail on me. Okay, just so you know, Sunday I do have another game I do want to get some recording in on, but it doesn't matter. I have to be while we're playing together and hanging out. And that's nothing against you guys. It's just, it's a little bit of, I don't want to do it because everybody bails on me like halfway through the freaking run. So I'm just getting play in single player and do it because, well, I don't want to rent another server. I don't want to rent a server right now either. That's the other thing. Servers are, for those of you guys who don't know, servers for Ark are fucking expensive when you're Canadian. Yep, I mean, I got the Aether Currents, don't worry. Be about here. And then that should be the second last one. I am definitely getting, again, friggin' Smoke, thank you for sharing. Thank you for bringing your community in, buddy. I will do my best to caretake them as long as they are with me. I do end at 10, but I will raid out to somebody to spread the love. Do not worry, my friend. We gotta spread the love and send this love somewhere else too. Just make it a good, proper family raid. I'm actually going to look up a Final Fantasy 14 streamer. Who's got lesser around what I do. There's lots, but a lot of them also do have freaking subscriber chat only. Is there a way to sort by viewers? There is. Ooh. Well, we got a little bit before the end of stream, so I'm just looking for now. But I think I will find like a Final Fantasy 14 streamer with very, very few viewers, like one or two. Not many. Unless we're about to run into a dungeon, then unfortunately I'm going to be raiding out to somebody. Because, well, we won't get through a dungeon and everything before the end of stream. Fuck. Okay, let's get the Aether Current as I'm sitting here laughing. Okay, guys, well, unfortunately, I'm going to toss up the new ending soon screen and do the outro. If you guys are over there on YouTube and have enjoyed today's content, please hit that like button. If you're new here or haven't yet, please hit that sub button. Drop me a comment in the comment section if you're watching this at a later point in time. Tips, tricks, this, that, and or the other. Always welcome, always appreciated, always read, always responded to, and always, always enjoyed. Hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any of my streams. Streaming 6 days a week, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time till 10:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have a good one, Jay. We are raiding out, though, so give me a minute. Guys, thank you again so much for tuning in tonight. We are going to be raiding out. I'm just choosing on who, but if you're over there on YouTube, this is the outro. Thank you for tuning in tonight. My name is Dash. This has been Dashing Games, dashing back into the Final Fantasy 14 main story quest. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, had a good time. But it's time for me to dash on off. Love you all. Be good to one another. And good night. I'm just waiting on to see, yeah, no issues. I'm just getting, I just want to spread some love with, to a streamer with no little viewers. So just give me a second on, I'm waiting on their commercials. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to mute myself and my mic. Okay, well, I do have a raid target, so we are going to just go spread a little bit of love to a couple playing Final Fantasy 14, actually. So, remember, just show them a little bit of, remember, just be polite and show them a little bit of love, and let's go, Windows Gen Vista is their name. So let's go give them show them a little bit of love and support, guys. Remember, guys, be good to one another. Have a good night. Love you all.
Hello, how are you, Windows Skin Vista? Chirps happily hire _games.
Oh, really?
Always happy to see friendly faces in the den. Playfully waves paw, yay. Welcome _games.
Why, thank you.
Glad to have you here with us on
Oh.
this Twitch adventure. Fox emoji, 2 hearts emoji.
I saw a flashbang. I was like, oh no.
The fuck?
I'm not even looking. How many of you must I introduce myself to? If my stuff is being kind of stupid. A handful. I'm just gonna say a handful. Anyways, welcome. Very, very kind of you to raid me. Much appreciated. How is everybody tonight? I hope everybody is having a good night, at least. Or day, depending on location. Man, why can't I just grab all three at once? Why the game gotta cuck me? I'm just being cucked all around.
Primal.
Take a look, see. Where? Why are you laughing? Where's your running? You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, right there. I passed right. I am blind. Let me do this real quick. Now when I think about it, it's been a hot minute since anybody that I don't know rated me. rest of the stream is about another hour. Shouldn't be set to followers only. Hold on, let me double check my settings. I apologize. I was like, why is nobody answering? It's because of my settings. For some reason. Thank you for pointing that out, and thank you for the whisper in game. I didn't even realize we were on the same server. Or why is I?
You clean up nice. Always. Need a hand?
I'm good.
Looks like our job here is done.
That's all. There we go. You guys should be good to go now. I don't know why Twitch auto set it to the highest auto mod. Sorry about that. Followers off. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hello, how are you?
I guess Twitch updated. Updated my auto mod without me knowing. That would explain why I get people showing up and not saying anything and then leaving. Okay, you're on a different data center. That's all good. That's fine. Yeah, well, it's very nice to meet you, Dash. I appreciate it, right? Once again, now that you can actually respond. I appreciate it, right? Once again, now that you can actually respond. Yeah, this is my partner's first time playing 14, so I'm rerunning the game with her 1-to-1 using New Game Plus. And that's her in the background. I can now officially ask chat again. How is everybody tonight? I hope you had a good day. How far are you into Dawn Trail? Well, I mean, you say almost caught up, but I mean, how far are you near end of 7.5 or 2? How far along are you?
Come now. There's no cause.
7.3. That's not too bad. How you liking it? I know the opinions for Dawn Trail are pretty mixed. I personally didn't have a problem with it. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying Dawn Trail. I think the biggest problem with people on Dawn Trail is just that they don't like Look Lamette having main character levels of dialogue, considering that she's the focus. But I also want to say that a lot of the people who are speaking overly negative are also people who say the game should be more like WoW. That's kind of how I've played off and on. But I also only ran solo, so I didn't really have much motivation to play past when I got too bored of it.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
My total days subbed are like, what, a little over a year? But I've been playing since 2016.
Yips, happily greetings, my friends. I'm Luna, the playful fox spirit here to join the adventure. Let's have a wonderful stream together.
Luna interrupting me. Aww.
Look, my friends.
Somewhere.
Behold the
Honestly,
scene of our next great adventure.
as long as you're enjoying your time streaming, who cares how big the community is? I've been streaming to like, at most, like 4 viewers at peak,
At last, we are come to the land
but
you call
mostly
the
like
New World.
1 to 2 people at a time.
Home. Tura.
summon your mount here. Well, I appreciate the offer. That's very kind. I don't mind socializing with other streamers. I talk with a few sometimes. That's always a plus.
Clear skies and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Look them out quick.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Drop a follow. Okay. Drop them a follow as well. I'll have to check them out. I'll have to drop by tomorrow. That's pretty much how I conduct myself here. I don't care about being part of that top 1%. I'm a casual focused 14 player, so
To speak further.
I'm also a variety creator at the same time. I got there first. Yeah, that's the one downside for streaming 14 is you're usually outmatched by the absolute fuck ton of people trying to become the next big hardcore content creator. And it's like, and then you got all the casual people at the bottom with like nobody watching. Like I get it, it can be entertaining to watch hardcore plays. Doesn't it get boring because they'll spend like a whole month practicing one hardcore raid just to grind it for the next month on repeat to get all the grubs? I find it just incredibly boring. boring to watch, I should say.
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures.
Let me take a look.
I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
Last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Thy broken bar hello, how are you Retra 0S3?
Not at least I don't see it. It's fine. I'm very happy that I added that as a free custom emote. Why did that lag? Probably because of the effects. Boom, done, fixed. Okay. There's also I don't know why I love this thing.
Clear skies and boundless possibilities.
There's also little gimmicks you can do.
I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself
Roll
for a change?
reveal is misfortune for everybody. Oh, it's not updated, is it? I changed the amounts because of course. Why would you do this to me? Of course, leave it to me to torture myself.
No cause for panic.
Getting slapped by a bear, slap it back.
This one might
You gonna
be for
take
a
that?
worthy opponent.
It's alright. If it's a connected group of friends and stuff, then I'll end up eventually connecting. Man, you erased that bear from existence. She's enjoying it a lot more than most. She actually enjoyed A Realm Reborn, whereas I thought it was just a slog. But I also started playing in 2016 when it really was a slog. I know now, or at least from what I know now, it's I was... I want to say I started as a paladin? It's either a paladin or white mage. Why is the audio taking...
Look, my friends.
What? I think my game is having an aneurysm.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home.
That's...
Tural.
SST. Luna has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
No. The dream. I don't want to know. It's probably something messed up. I don't want to know. It's probably something messed up. I've never encountered that problem. I've never had people tell me to rush just to help with endgame hardcore.
Well, well. Stand aside, pilots. This one has promise.
Wow, what a weird dream.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
I was right.
Disappoint me, girl, or I will
You have
kill
a
you.
weird ass dream.
Seven hells. It's him.
I would know.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
SST. Luna has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
Enjoying yourself?
Oh, that explains it. I wouldn't pay them any mind. Really. At least personally.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Wow, what a weird dream.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just say no. If they get mad about it, then that's more or less their own problem, not yours.
We heard explosions. Are we under attack?
Cannons all over us before we realized what
I like Viper. Viper is a enjoyable class. Oh yeah, one of the big OGs that you can't even transfer to or from.
Might you have a moment to speak
without issues. You somehow you transfer out. Good luck getting back in. One of the reasons why I moved from Genova. That's good. You think about your viewers. Yes, they are. What?
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
You change target. Thank you. It's not too late. It's never too late. Can we
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
I've never heard of that game.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
At least I don't think. look into it some more. Add it to my wish list. I'm always happy to take game recommendations. Hello, Papa Zenos.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Zenos, test of your reflexes. That is true. Oh, they didn't even count the first card. Take me, Zenos, at my full level.
There. Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true
Ooh, is it gonna
purpose of a
hurt?
voyage?
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Good out.
I've been playing for so long, I'm not on controller, but it's hard for me to go back to mouse and keyboard. But I feel it flows a lot better, personally. I mean, if you have like an MMO mouse and stuff, it obviously flows just as well. But I like the feel of the controller.
Pathetic.
And if I run any late game content, you can see just how comfortable I am with it.
Seven hells.
That's good. That's usually what it comes down to. It's just muscle memory. I have my hotbars laid out for all of my classes in a very specific way that I can just swap and muscle memory tape.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
All right, lad.
I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
setup. Oh, well, the controller hotbar is set up a little differently because of the way that it's laid out. Typically, if I'm playing like a DPS, it's easier to explain a DPS at a tank. All of my single target skills are on the right side, and the left side is all AoE. And then the way I have it set up is for single target and AoE, they share the same button combo. I use a PlayStation controller, so square, X, circle, triangle, and so on. And then when I use for D-pad, it's right, up, left, and down. Always start with the button closest to the control sticks. I'm playing Astrologian right now. That is my chosen main class to go with.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
So, and for my healers, I have my single target on the face buttons, or whatever else, so I got my AoE here, because a lot of the time I'm going to be doing stuff with just this one side of the hotbar, occasionally going over here. So I got my draw, card plays, light speed, AoE and single target heal, and all that jazz. I like Astrologian, excuse me. But I also understand why people don't like it. I just like the card aspect. It adds a little spice in the mix. We'll do Paladin. So for Paladin here, you can see I got my AoEs all set up here, and then my single targets all over here, and then all this up here, and a lot of the mitigations are all around here. If you don't like the way that Astro plays, Scholar is always the best of the two. That's not what I want. Talking about Scholar, and I switched to it, and same here, single targets. You get the gist. I have 4 classes that are under almost 5.
Look, my friends.
I've been busy. I'm still waiting for Beastmaster, so I can start doing that.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the
White Mage and Sage are pretty good. I played Sage through Endwalker and Dawn Trail, and then went back to Astro. I was Scholar up till Heaven's Lord, and then I was Astrologian from Heaven's Lord to Endwalker, and now I'm back to Astro. I just like to play all of the classes so I have options, but I always have a main for each role so that I can stay a flex. So I'm leveling Gunbreaker. Once I get it leveled, it will be my chosen tank, but for now it's Paladin, and then my chosen healer, Astro. My chosen DPS, if I really had to pick one because I bounce around a lot, probably be between Red Mage and Viper. I thought about picking up Ninja, though. You don't see very many ninjas, which is understandable because Ninja takes a lot more tech know-how. I am giving a heads up for chat. We are in our final 20-minute stretch. I'd like to thank everybody here. I greatly appreciate
Clear
it.
skies and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
I think my biggest draw to Red Mage is just for the fact that it does have the toolkit availability of filling in for a healer if you absolutely need to, and being able to help raise healers if an entire run is on the line feels good too. It basically just gets you that healer mindset. Summoner's pretty cool. Yes, they changed Summoner to play really funky. I mean, I get why, but it's a little funky.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
We love dots. Not just the candy dots either. But up as I went through it. I need to repair my gear. No, not really, but I'm going to. Yeah. Man, I can't wait forever I can't wait to see what the new tank is, because it's been a good minute since we've seen a new tank. DPS I'm not too... I don't really care too much about. We always get a new DPS.
There. Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and
Yes, I do remember it. Yes, I do.
I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Let's how to soft wine up. I miss my snacks and cuddles. But your stream gives me joy. Perks up and wags tail. Thank you, Windows Skin Vista. I love playing with you too. Let's have more fun.
Right. I think the whole new combat system is interesting altogether. I will definitely be switching to the evolved mode simply because less platinum boil. That's the only reason.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
I'm hoping it's another shield tank or shield-based tank because it'll give shields more of a purpose outside of just paladin. Like you can do like a shield and spear, kind of like a Valkyrie type class. That's fair. It would be a little bit to get used to too.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
A lot of people are theorizing that it's going to be a tank. A new tank with a shield. Or something along those lines because people are drawing Soaking Shirt to be a reference to Eminem's song. I can't speak. An Eminem song. And they're theorizing this new tank is going to be called Marshall. Or something similar. A cloth tank.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
We're less than a couple months away, so we'll see it soon. A lot of people want Rune Knight as a new tank from Final Fantasy VI, which would be interesting because Rune Knight is a magic, physical magic. Like Red Man. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day we can see Rune Knight. Honestly, something original is overdue. 'Cause not even Pictomancer was original. Pictomancer made an appearance in 6 as its first. And then Viper is just Zidane from 9.
Look, my friends, they've broken us. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I'll always
It's more for specifying for archive use.
Last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home stays. Put out.
You know, Cat, the more you run over there sprinting, the less of your food that's gonna change. You already got food in it.
It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
I mean, given with Solution 9 and stuff,
Nargo,
well, with...
what will you say to the families of the fallen?
I wouldn't...
To the mothers.
Okay, let me
and the
rephrase.
widows and
Given
the
with
orphans.
Dawn Trail
Will
and
you tell
stuff,
them it was all for
it's
nothing?
very much possible.
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. God help us if he's next in line to the Guardian throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alameda, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly.
Blue
As a matter of
seas,
fact, Doma
clear
remains
skies,
in charge
and
to this
boundless possibilities.
Suffice it to say, Varus's heirs appear
Right.
The question
I
is,
dare say our destination
how are we to
will soon
contend
be in
with
sight.
such a foe?
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Come now, even if you have your limits.
I was, when I got to Heaven's Ward and saw that it was basically Final Fantasy VI, I was happy.
Divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts. For that, need to be someone left to fight us. No cause for panic.
Look, I'm not denying the plan as promised. I feel for our sisters in Doma too.
This one might not for a
Oh yeah. Going into Bentley Burrows and fighting the enemies and just hearing the OG 4 battle music was great. It was a nice nostalgia trip. But I'm wondering what FF ever told Richard to do. I can't think of very many that would that it could tribute to other than 6 pretty much. a big dead giveaway. I don't think of other FFs that had significant snowy areas. I think 10 too.
Might you have a moment?
10 as well. Is a good guess too. I don't think 12 though. It'd probably be between 10 and 13. Funny enough, 13 and 11 are pretty much the only two I haven't played. But I don't know if I really want to play 11 and learn a whole new system. Well, I might as well stop by Bath Castle. Yeah, I heard 13 was just pretty much a hallway simulator, not much else.
Look, my friends. Hold the scene of our next great adventure.
Oh my god. Hey! Hey! Stop it.
I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
You as well, we're about to end stream anyway.
Come to the land you call the New World.
Really? I couldn't do that in there?
Put out.
You had to make me walk all the way out? Hey, stop it. I'll try and catch your stream tomorrow, depending, because I work usually closings at my job, so